I'm gonna set up a poll this time. I had to take a call. I was like, I'll restart the live. I got some more water. Fill my water cup up. Ready to go. Good vibes only. Be a good human. Be an adult. Treat others how you would like to be treated. The usual, you know? Hang out with me, vibe with me, chat with me. Please like and subscribe. That reminded me of a poll that I seen earlier that was like, would you rather sing everything you say or dance everywhere you go? That's an interesting poll, but I don't think it'll let me type all that out anyways. Let's see. All right. Why is it doing that? I wish they had a emoji for that. I'll do this since they don't. Okay. Yes, I'm saying it this way on purpose. Should there be a third option? No, no third option, just that. Okay. And then do a color. Wazam! Boom! Check it out. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Okay, there you go. What up? Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if that's Amazon. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh, did you hear what I said then, Polly Pocket? Um, there was another poll question that I saw online that was like, if you had to sing everything you said, or would you dance everywhere you go? Like if you had to do either one. Come on now. What would you guys say? Welcome back, Farms. I think singing everywhere you go would be fun, but so would dancing. In the world we lived in, you would be judged immediately, but if everyone had to pick one, imagine like everyone's singing or everyone's dancing. Like you had to and everyone was doing that, then maybe we wouldn't really make fun of. Would we vibe with people more that dance while they move just because that's what they've chosen? Or would we vibe with people more that are singing? Or would it be singing and dancing because you could sing and they could dance, you know? Yeah, gnome painting times like a million, back at it again with the gnome. Maybe one day I'll finish the gnome. Maybe. It's almost done. But as usual, I'm gonna touch it up. It's nobody's business. I don't know why I just want to say that. Into Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket likes the hot pockets. I don't know. If you don't want me to call you Polly Pocket, though, please let me know, because I don't know. Just let me know. What up, Chew? Dancing does sound fucking exhausting. Like, I already was like getting exhausted thinking about like, what do you have the same move? Like, because you really would be like literally doing the robot like everywhere, you know? Oh, I think that was my duck. Come on. Come on. Oh, I love her so much. I think she's laying eggs. Hold on. I love her. Okay. She's the cutest. Both would get pretty obnoxious, but when we just really laugh at each other, you'd be like, come on, Susan, cut the shit. It's not time for any dance moves. And Susan's just like, I can't stop. Yeah, extreme overstimulation. Extreme. Rollerblading, that sounds fun. I only rollerbladed a couple of times. I prefer like the other skates. I forget what they're called. Derby skates. Maddie likes to skate in here. Yeah, I think him and his wife go skating, which is cool. Well, how do you know that though, Alien? Have you guys had beef? If I like what? What? Oh, Polly Pocket? That sounds like you don't like it. Just be real with me, Polly. It's okay. Just know when I say it now, I didn't think of it that way before, though. That I kind of think of it as Polly Pocket now. But, like, not in insulting your manhood by any means. Okay, that's a no. Yeah, the alien was in here earlier. Alien was in here earlier, and I was like, yes. Someone came in here a long time ago, and they were verified, which was cool, and they had a UFO name, and I could still never remember it. So hooty hooty hoo if you ever still listen out there. But they said some pretty cool shit. And I remember I checked out their channel once, and I don't remember their name. I really don't. But that's been interesting. There was another alien page that does channels and stuff on here too that came in. I was like, yes. It's like their ears start burning, you know? The pups are like, aliens. Let me get them. But what would be really cool if we like hooty hooty hoo a Bigfoot? Imagine. Because they got the Bigfoot channels too, you know? It would be really cool to be like Y-Files, but not, because I want to be my own version, and Y-Files I respect as is. But just having like thoughts about things of the universe, and having like I don't know, a breakdown of different topics about different things, and like experiences that other people have shared about said topics. I don't know. Anybody ever seen Y-Files? I actually have a Hecklefish mug in my office. There's good and bad in everything. It's terms of endearment. It is. Yeah. Excuse me. My dog can do whatever the hell he want. No, I'm not. Yeah, and even if I was, why would it concern you? At all, you know? My pups know what they're doing. They're good boys. Look, they're back here now. We are aliens. We come in peace. Good Lord. Thanks, Polly. Yeah, think about your fucking approach. Like, this morning taught me a lot in the first live. Oh. I mean, it's always that, though. Like, and actually, like, show your whole ass and you're gone, you know? There's only some things that I will, like, literally give a benefit of a doubt to in some scenarios, depending on the scenario. But catch me in a feisty mood, there may not be a scenario, and you may just be fucking hidden. Like, period. Because I don't have time to do that. Like, I think, like, people get misunderstood, and I can see different angles, but, like, it's going to go back to what I said in my first live. I'm not going to allow things to be, like, openly, willy-nilly, like, disrespectful, rude, discrimination, hatefulness. Like, that's not going to work for me. It's not going to work. Nope, never seen them. Is that tied into the movie about miscommunication? But I mean, I don't know, like, I don't want to be like, I like a good challenge, but I like to understand what's going on, even if I don't agree on whatever side, and I still have my own feelings or approach about it. I do like to understand everything. It's like when you watch, like a doc, do you fast forward on someone that you don't stand with, or like do you still listen to and maybe are like, what the fuck, like, you know, like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Got a lot of mixed feelings. Yeah, chill vibes, you know? Chill vibes. I was like, is it tied in with the movie? I don't know. I didn't see it, so I was like, wait a minute. What up, Pika? What up, Mella? See, bring in the chill vibes, please. The chill vibes. Literally. I don't know. I'm not gonna avoid the elephant in the room, y'all, but you know, this morning was a little chaotic. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, James. How's it going, y'all? You must have heard the woody woo. See, look, he heard it. He came in. Let's see who else comes in. Woody woody woo. Good vibes, though. Good vibes. Good vibes only. Yeah, James. I've reposted a lot of shorts. That's fine. Who cares? You know? That's crazy. Aliens. Let's see. Aliens winning. Yeah. How many votes is that? It's so teeny tiny. Just like what Alien said. It's a teeny tiny. 12 votes. Still, aliens are blowing it out of the park. No, you don't. That's fucking weird. That's so funny. Some of those I'm like, yeah, tell me where. But I'm like, no, not encouraging. I'm just fusing it. No, I don't regret any of my tattoos, and I definitely will get more, but anytime I go and get more next is like retouching up the old ones, because why wouldn't you know? Yeah, tell us about your UFO experience. We don't judge, we listen around here, y'all. What, like The Rock? There was another poll that I saw, be free to answer. It was like a question, but I decided to do like a poll today. But the question was like, what is the worst trend that you've ever followed, you know? And I don't want to hear anyone, I'm a trendsetter, because I would probably say the same thing. But I remember it wasn't even a trend, but I had like really like, I honestly thought my eyebrows were great and they should have just been maintained a little bit better. But like the girls did the super thin eyebrows. I remember I let my friend's sister pluck my eyebrows and my dad almost had a fucking heart attack and I almost had a heart attack, but I thought it was like cool. And then it took literally decades for my eyebrows to even grow back to what they are now, and they're still small. So that was a deep sharing moment, y'all. It was awful. It was awful. So please tell me the trend that you followed that was like embarrassing to you. And I wouldn't even say it was a trend. I just had hope that she wasn't gonna butcher my eyebrows, and she fucking did. Took them all off almost. Like, I'm talking about they were like little thin squigglies. It was so awful. So awful. Hold on. Identify what UFO. I swear when I got my Belgian though, he was still on like puppy hour, so he would wake me up really, really early to take him out. And I took him out at like 4 in the morning. And I remember just like looking up, waiting for him to do his thing. And I seen these two like zooming ass, like I swear it had to been UFOs. They were zooming and I was like, wait, is that one? Is that two? And I couldn't keep up, and I'm like fucking tired too. I'm like sleepwalking essentially. And I'm like, is that one or two? And then I went to look at the other one. The other one was gone, and I'm following one, and it's just taking the fuck off. Like, it was crazy, and it wasn't like an airplane by far, for sure. I was like, wow, this is shocking. But I think a lot of stuff probably does happen at night because a lot of the world is asleep, you know, for the most part. Or you're and/or, unless you live outside, are outside looking at the sky constantly, so things get missed. But I think that people being more open to the experience of seeing one now, they're maybe more likely to be outside trying to capture SOSAT on video, you know? But as usual, there's gaslighting. So people tell their story. Hold on. People tell their stories and they're being like told that, oh, you didn't see that. And I'm like, no one's gonna tell their story, especially for people that are being like fucking real about what they've seen, you know, like genuinely real, and you know what you saw, and you had to keep this like to yourself because you feel like nobody would understand. That's really sad. And that's kind of how it goes with like sad stuff too, you know, like not even just aliens. It's sad. Oh my gosh, she said it would come back for you guys? That's traumatizing. Yeah, I don't think anyone does, Ryan. You saw 2 aliens this weekend, Tom? And I feel like maybe aliens are like, we're gonna gaslight the shit out of them. We're gonna get them when they're just alone by themselves. And lucky, sometimes it's just by yourself and you had no one with you, you know? At least you guys shared that experience together. Wearing your clothing backwards. Was that like a trend? Was that a trend? 2 photos of an ET? Post it, Frank. Post it. What are you, gatekeeping? What up, Explorer? Good things. A lot of things. I can't be put into a box, so as long as you're being a good human and of age and doing the right thing, then that's what's important. I like to arts and crafts, talk about animals, laugh, random shit, random stuff, you know? I feel like under pressure when I get asked that question. Because I'm like, I don't know. It just depends. I switch it up. What are we having? No. We won't eat the no, but we may eat that mushroom. Oh my gosh, Jesse. We went like really like, okay. All right, interesting. So we are all aliens. Advanced aliens are keeping tabs on less advanced aliens. What about, oh, what are we, standard aliens? Yeah, you're like, I don't judge, but my face does. Yikes. It was in your house? What was it doing in your house? Was it in the cookie jar? What the hell are you talking about, Pico? Thanks, Polly. In Home Depot? Are you yanking my tail? Think you've seen them, or you know you've seen them? Oh my god. I don't think that I didn't forget what happened, y'all. I'm not fucking senile, you know? Like, shit. I worked very hard to, like, move at a not getting stuck frequency, let things flow through me instead of staying stuck to me, especially when they don't belong to me. And so said, like, energies and thoughts and stuff, you know? But I mean, I stand pretty solid on a lot of the shit I said. So if not all of it, I'm like thinking back, like if I misunderstood, because humans do that, that's different. But I also said that too, you know? I don't want to be a broken record. But low key, I am human, and that shit did hurt my feelings a little bit because I don't think that it should have been everything that it was. But that's also not my shit to carry around. So I'm gonna just let the universe take that. No one should be fucking mean to anyone, especially without like reason, you know? And if there is a reason, then we go in and we realign where we need to. So I don't know. Yep. So no one should be in hiding. No, I don't find all guys with an accent attractive by far. By far. It's like, are they going to read you a bedtime story every night, you know? I mean, that doesn't... Maybe it sounds like that. Like... That's funny. Mixed feelings. Yeah, I was literally thinking, Jesse, that a lot of things that I have seen is like people filming what they thought was a UFO and it actually was Starlink. Isn't that a troll, you know? And why are they like trying to be like Starlink? I mean, or why are they trying to be like confusing people that they're aliens? There's a lot of food for thought for my thought process of it, because it's like there's always redirection happening. Like, oh, they're on to it. Move them this way and throw something else out there to like distract them or not educate them enough, and we'll just dangle little pieces here and there. So for whatever reason, I mean, they've been gaslighting for people for years. So it's even actually shocking that we've come out like as like the country, the world more, that these experiences are happening, and it doesn't matter what kind of religious viewpoint you have, you know? Well, it's 128. What you were talking about, hanging on the wall? Yeah, your ears were burning about aliens. Yeah, I'd get a little alien. I have a little ladybug. Maybe we'll get an alien on this side, y'all. Just a little one. Imagine. Y'all we never forget each other forever, right? The crisscross, like that's so funny. I read that kind of funny too. I did not remember that. I missed that trend. Oh, they duped you, Polly. They literally duped you. You're like, it's cool, right? No, that's not gonna happen. What's 127 now? Yeah, that should have been your song. Was it your song? On your short? Mela? Oh my gosh, don't be breaking down my times, James. Like telling me if you're blessed, you'll get. Like, no. Don't tell me. I'm just gonna live on. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, I think there's definitely more than just humans. We've really messed this place up. Planet Earth is never gonna be the same even if we all poof tomorrow. Literally. Never be the same. We done screwed it up. That's what makes me question why they haven't interfered. Are they just letting us just like ride it out, you know? What leverage do they have that they will even communicate with, so said the government, that they don't just like give me back my planet? Like, I actually want this planet. Y'all need to evacuate. What would we do? They could literally probably press a button and we're toast, like burnt toast, you know? I do love some burnt marshmallows, but who thinks that they couldn't do that to us, you know? They could do it at any point. So why do they not? It's an interesting thought for myself. You saw them live? Did you wear your clothes backwards, Polly? Polly's like, jump, jump, jump. Literally with his clothes backwards. Am I cut? That's swole, right? Actually, I don't know if I want any more definitions today. Because it's like, are they definitions or are they just like mushed up words that people have created, you know? The jump, jump, jump environment. Thanks, Alina. Don't say that to him. He could be from Mars, but so am I. Most of us are. Play nice, or you don't play at all. Badminton? That's so funny. I seen badminton at the grocery store this weekend. It was like funny thing to see at the grocery store because they're like promoting summer stuff. But I have a thing of badminton in my garage. But my dogs really like wouldn't be the greatest badminton players. I have to like round up a friend or friends to play badminton. We can just like play against each other. You can really only play like badminton with one person though, right? My dogs will probably try to eat the badminton. Is that what it is? Is that what that thing is called? Maybe later. Don't even. Don't be a Virgo though. Like, you, if you want to talk about it, we talk about it. If not, like, don't make it like awkward, you know. I just wanted to know in a clear understanding what went down, and nobody wanted to really be extra clear on it, you know. So I let it be where it is, and I, no hard feelings, no bad blood at all. I just it taught me some lessons, that's for sure. What do you mean, Eric Nelson? Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Who, Pop Wolf? Like, what? I'm like, what? Yeah, people do either live in fear or faith. That is very true. Oh, that's a noun. You're done. Oh, you mean how many you have, Tom? Bama, what up? So, what up? Ego death is a real thing, y'all. For real, for real. For real, for real. Yeah. No. Don't be encouraging that in here. I don't have any credit card debt. Thanks. Don't worry, I'll be monetized soon and you can just buy my land for me then. I'm talking about many things. Currently, I don't know where that was in the chat, so who knows? Who knows? Lolity. Yeah, Mother Nature needs us to be gone for a while, but it would heal. Oh, no. Here we go. Eight pops. Oh, my gosh. Crazy. Little dogs, big dogs. I think that's a little dog. What up? Welcome, welcome. You like the dog and the chat? This is a lot. What day of the week on the chat? Because sometimes it gets funky. That reminds me of the cha-cha slide, y'all. You know, maybe I'll give you like a second chance. And let me check vibes here. If Mella's not with it, then you can be hidden. Sabima. What's the stream about? Whatever. Animals, crafts, laughs, shenanigans, perspective changes, learning how to be a good human, I guess. You know, animals, once again, dogs, birds, nature, fishing. I don't know. Whatever I want, when I want, how I want, you know? So buckle up, like I tell everyone. Oh, good Lord. I'm just gonna do it. I know. It's probably taps into like their 95 fucking accounts now, but I'm doing it. Polly being real sweet with that 10-second timeout. I know you're just like, you again. But don't worry, I hid one of the 95 accounts, which I don't know if that just triggers them more, but we'll see. My cousin told me on Discord to come in here and just stay away from Polly because he has no pockets. And you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, what? Because he wears his pants backwards. I guess you would still have pockets, but whatever. Yeah. Oh my god. What up, Bama? How's Monday treating you? You have gone to sleep. Good night. Oh, you could? I was thinking you could probably play badminton doubles. I'm doing alright. How you doing? I just asked that, but I saw that you asked me, so I asked you again. Yeah, go World Tide. Sesame Street. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm behind the chat. It's okay. I keep things interesting, though. It's fine. It's fine. Am I cool? I don't know. I'm just being me. I don't know what is going on. I really don't. I really don't. What up, Baker? You can play nice. No, he's done. Oh, see, look at that. What's up with the white box? Yeah, it's a curse that we have. It's a blessing, right? There could have been a better way to let us know that, like, you know, instead of making us suffer monthly, there could have been a better way. No, I'm not a tattoo artist. See? I can respect, like, the realness, you know? But making sure that all us humans don't misread things, because that happens sometimes too, you know? Roll Tide. Well, that's a no. I just want to be happy. I'm fine. I'm still painting this gnome. I may turn into a gnome before it's done. I do turn into a pumpkin every day. Oh no. James Baker's okay. Wait, what? Who's the real Baker? What if you guys are like cousins? You don't know. Wait, who gets out of hand? The other person, Bama? I'm lost. Girl, is it almost done? Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be lit. Maybe later. Don't be hiding over there. I haven't forgotten. Yeah, he's like, easy. There ain't no competition. Y'all could be cousins. I try to live every day. over the weekend I didn't like personally live because I needed to catch up on a bunch of stuff and do things and be productive and yada yada. But I try to live every day. Yeah, let us know how it is, Farm. I call her Farms with an S, but it is Farm. Yeah, be respectful. Everyone be respectful for sure. I was like, I didn't know if I misread that conversation that was happening there, because I don't know entirely the energy of the day. How do you get monetized? By fucking living all the time and posting videos. Good way? What's a good way? What up, Dash? Peace out, Girl Scout. See you later, James. Talk to you later, alligator. He's off to Sesame Street. You're here to vibe too, Bama. Chill. You know, chill and vibe. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate the support, and I don't want, we don't have to harp on stuff, but I don't like things to be unfinished either. But you know, I always want good vibes to be going on. That can't always happen, you know, but I definitely, I appreciate everyone's opinion, their feelings, even if we don't always align. I always try to see all angles, because that's just part of who I am too, you know. Oh, a bunch of timeouts. Holy smokeritos. James was hitting people on the way out. I'm from the U.S. Oh, you got hella pockets. Oh, hell. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yep, let me do some jumping jacks. Do-da-dee-do-da-da. Like, I was born yesterday, yo. I was born at night, but not last night. Actually, I was born in the morning. So, early bird. Hold on a second. Yeah, did your pellets come today? Thanks, Bully. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Thanks, Tom. Same face cut. I have my own cut face. James stays, like he stays after the chat? Or like you let him stay? Another fruit shake for now. Fruit shake or fruit smoothie? Yeah, I don't know. I prefer like cooler conversations. Like genuinely, I can't even like handle it. I think I put on like a good like, oh wow, you know. But sometimes it gets like overwhelming. I'm like, I don't want to read a lot of that shit, you know. Like that. Like I go to the next one is like that's exactly what I mean. It's wild. Oh, you're leaving now? Oh, am I close in the chat then? What up, Urkel? Howdy doody. Share before and after. She's like, this will be at the Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving. We're all passing around. I'm going for seconds. I know it's going to be good. Urkel's been a frequent flyer, y'all. It's crazy. Better get autographs. Where am I from? The US. What's this channel about? Whatever I want. I don't want to stay stuck on anything. I say this all the time, but whatever I feel like. I'm being a good human. Have adventures along the way, whatever that entails. Just leave it open to the universe. Good chats, laughs, crafts, dogs, animals, birds, all the things. Check out my channel. To be fair, though, I don't have a lot of things posted about all the things I like to do, but I try. And then I live and try to do random things, but then I get stuck in the chat and just chat away, which isn't a bad thing either, because then I'm learning through chats and having good vibes, hoping and always wanting that. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, did he take a pear out on the way out? Perry! What up, bloke? There's someone else that comes in here named Perry, and I was like, you're not Perry. I'm like, you're probably cool, so I don't want to say you're not Perry, but you're not Perry. He's like, damn it, where's Perry? What if Perry comes in while you're in here, Perry? How are you? And guess what? You go on vacation next month. I know you're stoked. Eating your biscuits and your crumpets. Bama, you said you got it. What, the rat? Oh my gosh, Baker. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I know that doesn't look like anything to feel like you have something to look forward to, but I hope that you have a smooth healing process and that this will get you to the end of like not having to get surgery again. I don't know what your medical standpoint is, so I can't speak on that, but healing your way entirely, and I hope that the recovery process is smooth and that you rest up for your next chapter of your life, whether to, you know, get the crazy stuff out of the way and then smooth sailing after. That's what I hope for you, man. Oh my God, I'm like being serious, and then the next comment from Tom, it was a drive-by. I cannot. Gotcha, son of a bitch. That's what I can hear Tom saying. Yeah, everyone say hi to Perry. Perry's good vibes. No. Someone deleted that, or I don't know, but thank God. Oh, good Lord. You've been kind of weirdly around, and I vaguely remember. I can't keep up with all the fucking trolls, yo. And I try to really hide them then. And I do. But some of them, like, they try to have, like, okay conversations, and then they come back with some wild-ass shit that I'm like, I'm just, no. No. No, no, no. You will be normal again. You are normal now. Don't think you're not normal now. There's just a healing process for you currently, and that could be healing in different forms. You know, obviously it's physically a lot at this point, but it doesn't mean you're broken. Come on now. That's where you go in and you rewire the heartstrings and the mental strings up here too, so that when you get more physical strength again, all that's rewired and you're not feeling broken somewhere else, you know? What up, Rumble? Howdy. Yeah, all the healing to Jason and to Farm's dog. You were born at 1 a.m. A night owl, like, let me out of here. I'm on the prowl now. We're talking about all kinds of shit, Rumble. I don't really fucking know. I'm behind in the chat. So, I really, it's kind of here, there, nor here, nor there. It's almost a running theme in here, but shout out to the people that can keep up. Truly. See, and that says a lot for me that Bama says that about James. Because James could be easily misunderstood like us all, you know? I feel like I'm misunderstood. I feel like we all are misunderstood in different ways and similar. But James is actually cool vibes. I have to remove some of his comments sometimes, but that's like, I don't know. That's like little stuff. The intentions are more pure than not. Yeah, thanks for. I thought that was a bubble. It was a party hat. I was like, oh shit. My weekend was good. Very, very busy, but it was good. I can't complain. I did a bunch to the garden. My little flower garden looks so cute. I laid down these little woodchucks. They literally look like little wood pieces, like mulch. It is mulch, but it looks like little like wood pieces. But it makes it pop. I was like, I don't want to look like the rest of these fucking neighbors. And I have brown in the front. I really like red, but it does fade very easily, and mass majority of the neighborhood does red, and I'm the opposite. I'm like, we're not gonna look like you. I love the people that have mulch sitting out there outside their house for like weeks on end when it could have just sat at fucking Home Depot or Lowe's. Or you could just get your ass outside and lay it because it doesn't take that long to do. Mulching, like, if it's done right, it could take a little bit of time, but it's crazy to me. Anyways. Seed bar crumbs. You broke up a bar and you put it in the smoothie? Oh, I eat fruit, like, every day. What, Wimple? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you have options to like ask different doctors, but I think sometimes like it could be needed. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so always seek where you need to, but yeah, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. That's unfortunate, but I'm glad that they definitely listen to you now and changing gears. But that could feel a little sketchy. Yeah, Rumpel, say hi to Bama, which you already did, and Bama, say hi to Rumpel. Oh, you did. Oh, you gonna get Tom talking, Jesse? If he's still in here. It's like open up a can of worms for him. I don't know why I said y'all say hi to each other. I'm like fucking super behind. Yeah, words out of my mouth, farm. I was literally like, I'll never tell anyone how to make their own like health decisions at all, or mental health, none of that. Like, each is their own. You seek where you need to seek. But yeah, there's a lot of money snatching going on. It's really sad. And it's like, then there's mistrust too, and then people don't want to go to the doctors because they've been lied to, or, you know, like they don't have all this crazy amount of money to do XYZ for something that may not even be existent. You just want to like cut me open for XYZ. It's wild. It's not always the case, but you should, I don't know, depending on what's going on, and you don't have a doctor that maybe you trust, then maybe you, I don't want to say shop around, but maybe you seek a different opinion if it is something drastic. Each is their own. Oh, Jesus. I need, like, literally, like, a sponge to, like, remove some of the things I get glances at in here. I'm like, good Lord. I am glad that, like, people don't just, like, pop in the chat, like, as, like, human form, because that would be really overwhelming. I'm so behind the chat. Gingerbread is toast. He got smoked before he got to the tree. Smoke. Yeah, you can call me sis. It's fine. No, I didn't do that today, and I've never done that any day, and never will do it any day. And you'll never speak in this class, this chat again, okay? Okay. Yeah, I think he was talking to me. She's like, no bear country for me. A robotic baker? No. Wait, what? I read Tommy Bear. I was like, that's such a perfect name for him. I call him Tommy Pickles, but Tommy Bear works too. She's like, not for me. I ain't fuck with no bear, y'all. No honey badger. None of that. I was like, what are we talking about? I know y'all was talking about hunting, but I'm like, oh no. They ain't gonna work for me. Mama bear, take it, everybody out. He's like, I know, roll tie. Is it the hardest state? Yeah, they don't have sympathy. They're like, yeah, think about what you've done in your last moments. What up, Sharon? Greetings. How are you? How are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, and a lot of stuff, like, we can be healed through our bodies, like through natural medicine. Meanwhile, they don't spend enough time studying about that, though. Like, or there are people that study it, but they don't spend enough time, like, educating people so we could, like, live in healthier ways, or having natural medicine instead of getting hooked on to XYZ. It's crazy. Y'all, I don't even take Advil unless it's real bad. Like, I don't mess around. None of that. None of that. Oh, this is actually chill, Bama. I mean, it was bonkers. This is like chiller. I don't know. I don't know. What do you call them, Bama? Class in session. I was like, I don't know. It was feeling like not classy earlier. I don't really know. Dancer, rapper? Wow, that's a lot of credit. I don't know about all that. Mello, where'd you go? I don't know. Dancer, definitely. I could literally maybe do the lawnmower, taking out the brownies. Silly dances. You ain't gonna see me on fucking TikTok, yo. That's not what I'm gonna do. What up, good Paul? Good boy, Paul? Okay, it's probably the opposite of that. I've seen your name in here before. I need to do an age check, y'all. Drop your IDs. Age check, an astrology check. And if you've given it to me, then I don't need it again. Unless I ask you, because I'm trying to remember everyone's stuff, because I really like to remember those things. But I said, to be fair, you got to give me some some leniency a little bit here because I am like learning a lot along the way. You stay positive, Baker. You may be gone now. You stay positive. Things are going to work out for you better than you imagine. Just imagine the good. I think it is definitely a mind thing too. Sometimes it can be like everything piling on top of each other, but we have to keep staying motivated and mentally like equipped to tackle on the next chapter, you know? And you got this. It's going to be great. Please, love and hair grease. No, we'll say please, please. Cheese, please. I'm not anti-feeding a badger, but are you asking for it? I don't know. What if they just started mauling your face off? Would you think back on, like, feeding them then? Oh, yeah. I want good vibes here, y'all. That is always the ultimate goal. For sure. Some people just need a little, like, reminder that it's going to be okay. And spreading those good vibes can go a long way. Good boy. This is not Titanic. What the fuck? Do I look like Rose? I'm doing well, Sharon. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to a good week. You know, perspective changes today. Well, I'm looking forward to the week. It feels like a good vibe. I think the new moon is this week. In Gemini. Very telling. Who's the honey badger? And Mongoose? Oh, what's the joke, Sharon? If it wasn't Sharon, I'd be like, oh no, what's the joke? No, there's a couple other people I would be like, okay, tell me. A peeping Tom, I wasn't expecting that to be in the sentence at all. Tommy took a look. I'm dead. Tommy took a look. Oh my gosh, Tom. She's like dangerous and I like him. Yeah, but then, I mean, do they just eat honey or are they a little sweet like honey, you know? I think it could be both. Why? I'm catching up on the jokes. What do my tattoos mean? They mean something. A little bit of something. I'm like, can't tell if you're yanking my tail. Tommy did take a look. The tag team? Yeah, I'm so behind the chat. I'm sorry. I said cheese, please. I don't know why. I thought of Chuck E. Cheese, too. Probably because of the cheese. Wait, what, Sharon? Is this a joke? I don't know. I'm triggered from this morning, y'all. You'd be hunted? I don't know, Rocky. I mean, some people are petrified of Bigfoot, but a lot of people are trying to hunt him. But if dude can, like, pretty much like teleport through the woods and shit. Like, who's really winning hide and go seek, you know? What, bears are chasing the Leos away? What is a vibe? I mean, it could be defined as many things. An energy, a frequency, a set of tone, a voice, like music. I think vibe could be defined as many things. No? Sharon's on a roll. They call him, Tommy, take a look. Okay, Mela already defined defined vibe. Unspoken energy or chemistry between people. Is that happening here? Everyone gives snaps to Sharon for the jokes. Oh shit. Tom's like, well, actually, I mean, but that's everywhere, Tom. You're gonna get little pricks in everywhere, you know? Who are you talking to? Who blocked you? Me? Because you're gone now. Like, I don't know where people think they're marching into talking to anyone like that here. Doesn't know. You better march your ass the way on out. And now you've been blocked again. And music is considered a vibe maker too. I am behind, but I said that too. No 5 minutes. They just never again. Thanks, Ultimate Salad. Do we think that there's multiple colored aliens? Yeah, Sharon is awesome. Oh, coffee cutoff time is done for me, y'all. I would be up all night and all day. It's been cut off for me, but that's okay. Everyone's on different times, and you enjoy your coffee as you do. Get your day started. Mel is getting his day started, I think. I'm done. I'm almost like going down to grandma hour. I'm not gonna turn into a pumpkin yet. Oh, but if I don't feed the dogs in the next hour, they may turn me into a pumpkin. Just kidding. Hold on. Oh. Oh, good Lord. Did you Google that, or is that something you already had? I'm like, I'm not really good at jokes off the top of my head. I would have to Google. I do go into a chat sometimes, and I like to throw jokes in there. Jokes can be fun. No, to think of one on top of my head right now is not gonna happen. And I'm so bad at jokes, like I need to read them. Otherwise, it'll take like 20 minutes to get to the fucking joke, and I'm not sure I will have anyone keep up with me along the way. So they need to be short jokes. Very short. Sharon's like, tell us. What up, James? What up, Michael? Hey, hi. Road lice. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Oh my god, I remember when I was in elementary school, like there was like this huge breakout of lice, and my parents were like freaking out, like my mom, my dad, like, and they bought this like electric lice comb thing, and it would stop when you had bugs in your hair and you pry all this shit out. Well, I remember I was hanging out with this little girl, and she had multiple siblings. You could tell like her family like had a lot of kids, but the kids weren't getting cared for the way that they should have been. Now they look back, but she had this beautiful long hair, and so did I, but my mom went through all of my hair. But the girl, she would come over to my house a lot, and my parents would do her hair too, because they were like, they felt bad for her. But then she'd go back home and get it again, because if her sisters or brothers have it too, everybody's got it, and then go back to school, and every kid keeps spreading it. It was wild. But I remember they chopped all her hair off, and I have a photo of her somewhere with me and her hair is like a bowl cut, and it's so effed up because ultimately it still could be in her hair. It doesn't matter if you cut all the hair off, like it still lives like in the roots too. Like, what are we talking about? I felt so bad for her. I think about her sometimes. Like, I don't remember her last name at all, but I do think about her sometimes because we were really good like childhood friends. Anyways, what you're gonna I'm gonna think of road lice? No, I don't think I'm gonna think of road lice every time I see you, Tom. That would be fucked up, right? Oh, Tom, did I tell you that Rhodey yanked my tail the other day? He said that you weren't talking to him. Did you hear about that? Did Rhodey tell you about that? Woody woo, Rhodey, come in here and tell your story. Rhodey's trying to set me up, yo. Lice, baby. No lice. That shit was awful. Awful. And then I remember I moved states right after that. And I remember my dad was like, fuck yeah, like, we don't have to deal with lice anymore at these fucking schools. Like, get out of here. And then we moved to another state, and the same thing was happening. It's because kids are wild, and they're just, like, carefree, spreading around all the germs and lice. Quite literally. Ugh, that shit was awful. So awful. I don't think boys really got lice like that, did they? I mean, it still can get in your hair, right? I mean, I remember she had siblings too, but I remember she had more sisters and I think like one brother. There was like 5 or 6 of them. Oh, you're bullshitting me too now. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. Much love, Bama. Are you staying out of trouble today, Bama? I know Trouble's your middle name. Tom, I smell bullshit. Jelly bean? Is that serious? You want to know? Some weird shit. When I remember, I think it was Target back in the day, had a jelly bean section. I think Walmart did too, but I don't really remember. But Target had a little candy section. You would like pour your stuff in a bag and pay for overly expensive priced candy. And I remember I lived it up. Like, it was like you had adult money, but you had kid money. And I spent all my fucking money on jelly beans. And I got, can you guess what flavors? Yeah, we're talking about jelly bean flavors. Welcome back. Cherry? No. Come on now. I got 2 bags. There's another one that I really like too, but these two, like, I'm pretty sure I didn't have enough money, and that's what happened there. But I got 2 flavors. And I knew that nobody would eat them. Well, for them to lick the windows? Ooh, a multi-pack? Oh, how much weight is that? Yo, I got gummy bears the other day, and I actually gave up gummy bears and Twizzlers like many moons ago. I used to be so bad with them. But I got a bag of gummy bears, and I really just thought about that, and I was like, oh shit, I could be eating gummy bears right now. But with me, with gummy bears, it's never like just like 2 or 3 or 1 handful. It's like the bag is gone. The bag is gone. I remember my first apartment, one of my roommates had a bad gummy bear addiction too. We both bought 5 pounds of gummy bears. Oh, it didn't last at all. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Twizzlers were really bad for me for a while, like really bad. And then I gave them up. But I did buy some Twizzlers recently, and I was like, I could see why this was a problem for me. But they're not normal Twizzlers. They're like Jolly Rancher Twizzlers, which are even like better than I thought. But I don't see those like everywhere all the time, so I don't see myself like going out of my way to get them like that again. But I also got these orange creamsicle ones that I'm like, these could be good. And I got orange creamsicle sparkling water. I'm like, oh yeah. Please imagine me chilling out, vibing out with some Twizzlers that are like orange creamsicle, like a popsicle, and some sparkling water as the same flavor. That's living life, you know? I'm like, that's literally the definition of happiness. Oh my God, I was just thinking about the Harry Potter ones. I had this conversation with Rhodey one time, and I think it was Davy's chat, about the Harry Potter ones. I set up some friends. I had people over, and I set up a jar of jelly beans, and I set up a jar of Harry Potter ones. Probably the craziest prank I've ever done. Literally set them up. And you know, people are taking like handfuls and just like eating them like YOLO, and you got like barf and booger and like fucking fart. Like, who puts fart in a gummy bear or in a jelly bean? I don't even remember. I looked up the flavors when I talked about it in that chat like a year ago or something, but I can't remember all of them. I remember booger being one. Like, yeah, did someone sample some boogers before they thought of it? But they're gross. There's earwax too. Earwax is so disgusting. Oh, ew. But it was a good prank. It definitely was a good prank. Hold on. Sour mango strips. That does sound good. A werewolf? Is Google helping you? £5. Wow. 5 pounds of jelly beans. I wonder how long that will last me. That's a thought. I really contemplated the bag of gummy bears because I impulsively bought the other candies, and I've been doing way better on candies, and I just went down like tremendously on that. While I also mentioned in the same breath that I made some Oreo truffles, and they're like the best things that I've ever eaten. Not ever, but they are really up there on like phenomenal. So I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow it down. Slow it down. Because like as mentioned, I definitely should know about the jelly beans. Because the gummy bears, I shouldn't have gotten the bag because I already know what I'm like. It's a problem, y'all. Belly full of candy is not amazing. So I've gotten better at not overly indulging. But I like to stock up like I'm overly indulging. You did create a monster joke teller. He's on a roll. I've never been there. Yeah, the sugar high is legit. The crash is not the best. I've gotten way better though, even though you guys may not even believe me with everything I just fucking listed, but I've definitely gotten way better. I have to like reward myself with those things because yep, I will overly indulge. Without a doubt. For a piglet? Did you ask them to bring you some? That's hilarious. You're like, hey, by the way, can you grab me some of those? The creamsicle sparkling water I got, I don't know what brand that even is. I'm not even gonna lie, I got it from the Dollar Tree because the last one I got was peach, and that's just phenomenal. The orange sickle wasn't as great as I thought it was gonna be, but it's not bad. But I think I did have higher expectations, but it is at the Dollar Tree. So you roll the dice with that. But the peach one's fire. I also got the black cherry one, but I haven't had that yet. What up, Davey? I was just talking about you. I was talking about how I talked about jelly beans in your live. That's funny. How are you? I apologize. We hate that question. What's up? What controls your life even when you ignore it? What am I ignoring? Dun-dun-dun. Larkin. It's okay. You can talk about other things. Just throw it at the board. We just got onto sweet, y'all, and I just went on a sweet rant. Ooh, Waterloo. That sounds good. $50? I don't believe it, Tommy Pickles. Yeah, diabetes is a real thing, y'all. I don't know what the reverse rate of that is, if any, but yeah. I try to be mindful of stuff too. But I honestly like eat a lot of good stuff. So I don't really beat myself up too much. Now, anything too much of anything is too much, you know? But if you're being mindful and cautious of things, you know, you could treat yourself every now and then. But you know what your body needs, so like you need to listen to you and your body, you know? Window? You want it? Yeah, I don't know either, Jesse. Fruit leathers, like the dried up fruit. I like dehydrating fruit in the dehydrator. It can be fun for like cereals or something where you get like a healthier cake if you are eating a cereal, or snack. But I rather just eat the fruits like fruits, you know? It depends if I'm doing like a topping or something, or I like to put like dehydrated fruits in the salad, or dehydrated tomatoes in the salad. I love making me some sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, I should do that tomorrow. I have so many tomatoes, and then I have my little batch over here that need to be pulled. And I honestly, y'all, I don't even want to do it. Look at them. Oops, wrong button. They just look so cute. Look at them. They look perfect. I may be a little biased, but look at them. They look so good. But I still have tomatoes in there from when I didn't have tomatoes growing. Like, that were ready at least. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Dehydrating tomatoes is pretty fast. Oh my gosh. I don't believe it. I'm like, I'm not even shocked, Tom. I'm so proud of you, though. Congratulations, Tom. For real, for real. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Miguel was like bullshitting or not. I know, I'm about to take the pups out and feed him. He's like looking at me like, please. I tell time. They tell time. 100%. I was talking about this morning. I literally moved my like leg just a little bit at like 5 a.m. and they're like, she's up! Get her! She's alive! He's like looking at me like, please, please. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Davey, how do you say hi and then don't say anything else? Why does it need to be in strip form? Is that a personal preference for y'all? 11 months next week. What are you going to do for the big 1 year? And you ain't cracking a cold one open. I'm actually, hold on a second. Let me finish this up. That's something to be proud of, though. Oh, shit. Now I'm getting a phone call, of course. Give me a second. Oh, this is pinker than I thought. Hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Oh. Puppies. I flew off like an alien, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna feed the dogs, walk the dogs, do a couple things around here. Maybe think about what am I doing for dinner, and I'll return. BRB. What's up? Hold on. It's okay if you're lost. We're not lost. We're on our way. That was supposed to be a funny rock saying, like, you know, do you smell what the rock is cooking? Maybe, no. Rain, rain, go away. Actually, no. I need the rain. Rain can be good. Can be rejuvenating, healing. What up, Parches? Happy Monday into almost Tuesday for you, bloke. It was probably your alien ship, you know, because we're all aliens. Just floating along in our alien rocket ships. So did you lose Wi-Fi or did you lose your antennas? Do aliens have antennas? Probably not. I'm doing okay, Arch. It's been an interesting day. A chiller, thoughtful day, but a little chaotic too. But it's okay. It's been an okay day. What about you? Jesse over here finished like a 30-page paper listening to live. I'm here for a little while longer, y'all. I'm in the office finishing up some stuff in here. While the pups wrestle like they've never wrestled before. WWE SmackDown! What is it? Monday night? What was Monday night for wrestling? Well, that's good that the power's back. My garage light was flickering earlier. I wonder if it was a connection issue. How are the cats? I know, I was just exaggerating. I embellished. Like a water feature. Okay. A pond with a water feature. Do tell more, Arches. That's cool with the lights, though. Oh, no. I think it's almost better to just get caught in the rain than use an umbrella. Excuse me. 3-page paper is still quite a bit. Maybe not for you, Harches, but I was just embellishing on how long the live has been today. But it has been a long live. Monday Night Raw, yeah. Well, what was Friday then? I forgot. And the other cat's like, who the F is this? Who is that? Aliens! Yeah. Oh. I think they agree, aliens. No dangling nothing. I have my other phone. Let me go check out the video. Oh yeah. Who was a big wrestling supporter here? Wow, Harcheza looks good. You did all that? Did Darla help? I told you all, my claim to fame is that I met Jeff Hardy several times. Oh wow. Oh, it's fancy. You've been putting in the work. The cappuccino's been putting you to work. What is that all behind the pond? Is that raised garden beds? For the pigeon video, it could have been good as Amy Winehouse too. Don't make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. R.I.P. to the pigeon though. Poor guy. Pigeon tears. Okay, yeah, then she's helping. I just didn't know if she was helping you with the pond specifically. I couldn't remember. I knew they were from the country. I was like, I don't think they're from Nashville. That's cool. I never met Matt. I'd have to ask my best friend. Maybe she had, but never met Matt. I did see Sting, though. This is another proud moment. I did see Sting with his face painted, and he literally, and not the singer, he literally did a cage match, and it was the coolest thing ever, and he, like, pulled out, like, freaking body bags from under the thing, and, like, chairs and ladders. Like, it was epic. It was, like, how you see it on the TV, but I feel like old school was pretty rough, too, because they just lived however they wanted. They just did what they wanted. So I don't know if the rules have gotten more crazier for wrestling people or not. It's wild. What up, Baker? You still watch it? But still good? Oh no, my best friend still watches it. I said a few lives back that I watched WrestleMania a couple years ago, and I just couldn't look past so much that was happening. I was like, oh man, you really got to be reliving your inner child to look past these bad punches. But funny to watch. Like, I still would go to a wrestling match with my best friend like tomorrow to relive that, because I had some really good times going to wrestling. It was a weekly event for us, so we would go all the time, like all the time. And we would cheer for Canada, which is hilarious because I'm not in Canada. And there wasn't that many people that would cheer for Canada. It's so funny. I had some really good like memories that stay with me hardcore during those times. Me and my best friend would even play on Nintendo 64 as well. It's like, why not? I don't. Is Trick Williams an older wrestler? Triple H is in the new stuff too, which I thought was interesting. The Rock and his little family. Like, I was trying to learn like these storylines that were happening because I was gone for so long. I'm like, who are all these people? Big Show, wow. Well, the pond looks good. And yes, Jeff Hardy is definitely... I don't know, I did a little research last year when I was talking about it on my live. And I bring it up every now and then if wrestling gets brought up. But I looked into like where he's at, and it was kind of sad a little bit. Like, I think they're still doing wrestling, so I don't know all the deets, but any of the drug related stuff's sad. You know what I mean? Is Netflix sponsoring them? I didn't know that. Oh, lots of holes. Yeah, like demonstrating wrestling moves. Joe! What up? Oh my gosh. We're both about to turn into a pumpkin. It's crazy. Much hugs and love, JoJo. JoJo, JoJo, JoJo. I'm pretty sure everyone has like the same reaction that I have. Everyone say JoJo, JoJo, JoJo. She's the queen and she's blessed us with her presence. Always be nice to JoJo. How are you? What's up? Chris Benoit? Oh shit. That's a throwback right there. Yeah. There was another one that did too. Eddie, I think. I don't know. Yeah, wow. Forgot about that one. Mick Foley, I cannot. Yeah, it looks like not Benoit, but Benoit. Benoit. Oh my god, that's insane, Harches. Oh, hold on, my light bulbs are here. Your clothes already rags? No. Are we talking to mice yet? 3 blind mice? What are these mice telling you? Yeah, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. Yeah, JoJo with no E. JoJo, JoJo, no E, no E. She's fucking awesome though. Harches, Joe's in England as well. Oh my god, Harches. Good vibes. I'm glad that Jesse got the point. Like, come on now. Come on now. Good vibes. Joe is hands down the coolest, the woozy sauce there ever was. And she's literally like one of my like first peeps here. It's always a pleasure when Joe comes in. Oh my god. You're like, we got reverse things going on here. You're like, what did you say? Like mouthing it to them. And they're like, this lady can't even hear, so what we're gonna do is piss past her real quick. make things up, make her go crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't trust those three blind mice. Are they really even blind? Oh, Herches, when you were talking about the gummy bear show, Joe had mentioned the gummy bear show. I remember you mentioned that a few weeks ago, Joe. I thought you were talking about gummy bear alcohol shots, and you were like, no, the show. Draw pins. Drawing pins. Oh, I have to get my light bulbs. Hold on. I was like, why did I stop to get up for a second? That's why. Yeah, we knew what the intent was, Jesse, so it's fine. You won't get a timeout. Hold on. Wait, I don't know if I get the reference from Donkey. Donkey was like funny though, right? Please don't say you look like a donkey, because I ain't riding with that one. Come on now. I can't even, like, I remember Shrek a little bit. And then they came out like 50 of them. Yeah, Jesse's seen some WWE SmackDown go on in the fucking chat today, Joe. Like, he's traumatized just from learning by others' experiences. It's like, oh shit. I wouldn't say never, Joe. I don't know. Some of my mods be getting timeouts too. I don't really give the mods timeouts as much anymore. I said this before. Wilfie, wherever you are, you can come out of hiding. You been watching Shrek 1? Like what, yesterday? Yes, we should all make waffles tomorrow. That really sounds like a good idea. A waffle for you, a waffle for me. What about the biscuits, the crumpets, the cookies? Oh my gosh, where's Steven? I got some fucking English muffin jaw, which I think is really funny that we call them that here. And I can't remember which one, the biscuit, the cookie, the crumpet is the English muffin. Donna. Oh my god. I've actually never seen Frozen. I just know the stupid song that everyone sings. English. Disney could be doing some sketchy shit, or it could be one of those things that's not a Mandela effect, but like it could be a way to like change someone's viewing of something. Watching it over and over again, you may get, I don't want to say hypnotized, but you may start to see it formulate in that way if your mind allows you to. So I don't want to ruin Disney, because that would be a damn shame. But yeah. Oh yeah, no choice. Live it up. It's okay when a child is around too, because like you can enjoy and not feel like weird that you're enjoying it either. I think adults should be able to watch some stuff too, within reason, you know. Oh, get JoJo started on them. Ooh, she'll let you know. She's a good educator. That's for sure. She's taught me many things. Even with my squirrel brain, you know? Are you taking notes? Jesse's definitely taking notes. 5 in a bag? I wonder how much that costs. But wait, is a biscuit sweet still like a cookie? Because obviously I'm thinking like chocolate chip cookie here, you know? Yeah, you're like, I want a biscuit. Give me the biscuits. He's like putting in orders and shit. Crazy. I'd be doing the same thing. Oh, they're even smaller now? That's even worse. That's kind of how I felt about the Hawaii chocolates too. The last time I got them, they were like smaller, and I was not ungrateful. I was even happy to have them, but it was like, damn, like if it's still expensive and shit, is it worth it if y'all are jimping people? Some of the stuff you can go in and try to make it yourself. It just depends on like your trust in yourself too. But you always get better with anything you do. So I like to try to mimic sauces and stuff like that, and like cookies or ideas. Sometimes I'll use box stuff. I'm not anti-box, but I would prefer to make it with the ingredients that I know that's being put in there and some random ingredients on a box. Because then you get to choose your own sizes and you can just eat tons of it, you know? You're not limited. Limited is probably good sometimes, but wagging wheels? Oh, is that like the pinwheels? Like the cinnamon rolls? Or they're like pinwheels or something, I think they're called here, maybe. We are definitely alien biscuit loving freaks. Biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. Woozy sauce, woozy sauce. It's a good runner for us for people to say woozy sauce. Curly whirly. Yeah, there was like a cocoa thing last year, I think. Like I couldn't make my brownies for a second and I was like, "Wait, what?" That was weird. I think it's just like a way to like price gouge too. It's like how much do you really want something? And you know, people will pay a lot for things and I think COVID really like messed with people financially too on what do they find a need versus a want. Where they'll go in and they'll just like overly buy things now, or they'll pay even more because they need to have it in their hands. It's kind of crazy. You get what I'm saying? I thought it was a pinwheel because, oh, those things are good. Dangerous. I could probably eat a whole box in one sitting. I've always bought certain things in bulk because I do like to save some dollars, and sometimes you can save like tremendously buying some stuff in bulk. Um, but it really depends on like what you need in bulk. It definitely made me wiser and smarter about things. And overall, eating from home for years now, like it makes you appreciate things differently on the dollar, on how much you buy of stuff and how much you waste as well, because there's a lot of waste. You're Sorry, I had to let him know. Change color? What? Crazy. That sounds trippy. Did it change like multiple colors or? That sounds fun. Yeah, I wish I would have got Sam's earlier, but I definitely can't go wrong with getting like a $5 chicken, rotisserie chicken. It'll last me days, yo. I love me some Sam's and cheaper gas. Can't go wrong with that. And then you love their combos. I try not to get a combo every time I go. I got chicken the other day and I didn't get a combo, but I definitely love me some combos. Get you banned. Oh, here we go, Hartons. You didn't get banned last time. Hey, I let people say what they gotta fucking say, yo. But even if I don't always agree, and like sometimes like people just are very like expressive, like I would never tell them not to be. Sometimes it's like, wait, what? And I gotta see what's happening here and maybe analyze a little bit, but yeah, Mela really wants to know what number coffee you're on. Welcome back, Mela. Blue to green, that's still fun though. Crazy center stage, yeah. That's for sure. You really like kind of saw people for who they were or where they aligned with a lot of stuff. I mean, that's still an everyday thing for sure. I think people have even like almost want to forget what COVID was like, but I don't think it's something that should be forgotten. Um, well, with anything, there's good and bad, right? Into macaroons. I love macaroons. But yeah, they have gotten smaller. I actually need to get some woozy sauce. I put it on my groceries list the last time and then I didn't get it. And then my new list from recently, I didn't put it. So I'm like, no, I need it. I need the woozy sauce. Thanks for stopping in, JoJo. You're the best, you know. As always, I appreciate when you stop in. Don't turn into a pumpkin, or we'll turn into a pumpkin together. Until next time, Joe. Lots of hugs and lots of love. And just like that, she leaves us with good vibes, knowledge for our soul, and education for our biscuits. You hear? Yeah, or ketchup if you can't say it. It's not ketchup, though. You know that, right? It's a completely different color. Does ketchup have woozy sauce? Now you got me thinking. Yeah, minus the E. Good job. Good job. No dungeon for you. What? Yeah, I'm cutting papers. Oh, good lord. We're not gonna body shame nobody. That's a no. We're just not gonna do that. It is easier to say ketchup. You lost me. I was like, wait a minute, mind blown. I was like, is ketchup woozy and woozy's ketchup and then the woozy sauce makes you woozy, but it's not ketchup, but it is? Who's picking up what I'm laying down? Because I'm not. I was like so lost for a second. I was like, no way. No way. Yeah, Joe's here to help with biscuit learning. That's one of many skills that she has. And believe me, she's got the skills, Joe. Please imagine Joe with the woozy sauce telling you how to live your life about biscuits and surround your life with biscuits while having cats on her head. It's something you can't make up. It's something that you can't listen to, you know? It's knowledge. No, I don't like abandoned places. Each is their own, but I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to run into nobody, see no crazy shit. I ain't trying to get arrested. No, bourbon. The woozy sauce is the shit that no one really says right. Is the Worcestershire shore sauce. So we call it the woozy sauce, but Joe's like, we'll just say ketchup. We had a whole like chat last year in my chat about the woozy sauce, and it became a thing. But it was just hilarious. Like I was like in tears. There was a couple of us that would live stream and shit, and we were all like saying it in our different lives. It was just really funny because some people are like, no, that's not how you say it. And it's like, whatever. See, each is their own. They're just not for me, yo. I like exploring, but I don't want to go to places like, I mean, you gotta define like abandoned. Because that immediately is like a no for me. If you tell me, let's go to this abandoned XYZ, I'll be like, no. Well, yeah, the woozy shore sauce, you know? I mean, I also have like a personal opinion as well on trespassing as well as knowing the law. So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Each is their own. It's just not for me. And I also think that like were you going there after hours? Like, are you going in broad daylight? When I was a kid, I went up to this tower and it was like the most sketchiest shit that I had ever experienced. Um, that it really paid a tone for me. I was like, this is not for me. I like to camp. I think being in the woods is fine, but I don't think I'm gonna go into the woods if I'm not camping. Like, I have mixed feelings on that. Now woods and daylight is different. I'm not against venturing, so don't get it twisted. I just think that, I don't know. There's certain things I'm just not gonna go out looking for. And I think, like, if you're going to, like, monuments that have history, that you're able to be there and appreciate of what it was, that's different. But if we're talking about like trespassing stuff, I don't condone. Nope. And I think there's like dark spirits sometimes when it comes to like certain things, and that's like a spiritual thing for me. Oh, you cut trees? That's interesting. Tom cut trees too. Oh, I love camping. Don't get it twisted. I love me some camping. The ones in the night is okay if I'm camping once again. If I'm just going out there looking for like literal like unknown demons and said like dog man and shit, like that's not a thing for me. You may see an alien in the woods, Mela. Welcome back. Okay, well, that's different. I mean, like I said, each is their own. There's just things that I don't find adventurous for myself. But let me make it clear, I love camping. Like, that's not, I didn't say that. It was like, oh, no, I love me some camping. Yeah, no, I mean, it varies, like, what state by state they probably choose. So I'm not educated on everything state-wise for all the states, but yeah, trespassing has definitely become way different than it's ever probably been. I feel like it's always been, like, stay off my property type of attitude, but I think it's only gotten, like, crazier throughout the years. So people get trespassed, like it's nothing. But people, that's like almost like a piece of paper. It doesn't stop anyone if they want to keep doing what they do. Sometimes it will deteriorate, but I just had a lot of weird fucking neighborhood shit happen, so I'm all like, no trespassing. That's where I say. Wow, that's an upgrade. What about you, Molly? You like to camp? To find the aliens? Maybe I'll see what y'all will see me out there. With the aliens, of course, duh. Oh my gosh, this piece of paper says, it takes a baker to make a better biscuit. If that's not perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, the word's right out of my mouth. Well, there's rules and stuff. Every state is different. So there's definitely rules, and there should be. But I mean, if you kind of know where you shouldn't be, you know? Yeah, exactly. Don't be get redneck on me. But I mean, I don't want nobody on my fucking problem. My fucking problem. I don't want them to be my fucking problem, and I don't want them on my property. I'd be like, Harchez, you need to go on and get. And some people don't even give you the get. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a no. I've never beach camped. I've been close to water, but that I have yet to do. I don't know if that's camping or loitering. Harchez. That's cool. Do you bring your aunt's biscuits? I would be stuffing those things in a bag. I'd be like, do you mind if I take all these to go? Oh my god, no, that's like, oh, that's like, no. Let's not talk about things like that. Yeah, things happen. It gets wild. Good vibes. How did we go from good vibes to like fucking like a step away from horror, Harchez? Yeah, you gotta find a spot that calls to you. Aliens are everywhere. Come on now. Yeah, yeah, that's how it is like with camping. Like you really do find a spot that speaks to you. Maybe you go back there again, maybe you don't. But it speaks to you for that time and you just ride that wave. Oh, I was like, you're on the beach right now, but no, you meant before. Well, you should make the biscuits. Like, what the hell? You should be doing that camping or no camping. Come on, everybody want a biscuit. Mella be dropping breadcrumbs around here, but he probably take a biscuit to drop out for Tony. I got friends in low places. What up, Bama? Oh, by the earthquake? Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. I hope Tona's okay. Holy smoke. 7.8. That's crazy. I have not heard that either. I'm really disconnected, which can be a double-edged sword sometimes. So I do care, but those things are sad. That's sad. Oh my God. I didn't know that. Oh, much prayer and healing to Chona and Rhodey. Really Chona and her family. Oh my gosh. Did that just happen today? Yeah, have you spoke to them, Bama? I wanna reach out to Chona too. For anyone that doesn't know Chona, she started coming here recently. She's Rhodey's lady. Oh my gosh, Mella. It's time for bath time. Yeah, does anyone have any good news? Like, that just sounds like a bunch of, like, craziness. Oh my gosh. Is that a joke, Jesse? Mella, he says, does anyone have good news? And Mella's like, the dog has fleas. Is it opposite day today? Is everyone reading shit opposite? Hey, let's not be wishing bad weather, y'all. You know, some of the religious stuff says that when the storms start to get worse and the people start to get greedier, that God takes the world back. Is that real or what? I don't know, but some of these storms are, I mean, all of them are unpredictable and they do whatever they want. I'm lost. Well, it depends on flea beds that you use too. If you use like a liquid or a pill that they take monthly. But baths definitely help as well. There's flea medicine soap that you can use at least to kill off whatever, but then you need XYZ so he doesn't bring it inside. Nope, today's rest day. Fleas are horrible. Honestly, they're so bad. I have to like stay on top of the pup stuff here with the backyard because there's all kinds of critters and bugs and the crazy stuff, and make them itch because you know they start itching here, they start itching there, and then you feel like you're itching too. You're like, oh my god, everyone's itching. Yeah, you could also call like the different bug people too. It really depends like if you have them at your house. If you do have them at your house, it depends on like your floors and stuff and what you can clean, but try to wash any and every bedding as well. Hey, things happen, and as long as we acknowledge whatever our animals need and in a good, timely manner, then that's what we're doing, you know? But you've seen it for a reason, now you know, and I'm sure you'll take care of it. Don't beat yourself up, yo. I was like, I don't know about that one. Yeah, yard work was like surreal this weekend. So I'm like, oh no, I ain't gonna blow out my back and shit. So I'm like, nope, gotta take a break. Protein always for the win. That sounds interesting, Horchos. With my paper cutting? No, I'm actually cutting out collage pieces and a couple things to make some money. I do collage pieces, y'all, too. So I'm like all over the place with things. Snowflakes. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Oh my gosh, don't encourage it, Jesse. He'll get it taken care of. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that one. That's why that shit was hidden. That's words of wisdom right there.